Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
double honors to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Hey man, we back out here again through the spirit and power of Yahawashi. And the song don't change. All right, we're prophesying of war, pestilence, all the things that are set to occur on the planet Earth.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms
Go ahead.
of war.
Ain't this a great kingdom? America, right? Of what?
Of war.
Continue.
And of evil.
Go ahead.
And of pestilence.
Hey man, there's nothing good in that. It said of war, of evil, and of pestilence. Read that from the top again.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms.
Again, this is a great kingdom. America, Babylon the Great. Hey, why do you think they had the slogan, make America great again? At one point in time, it was considered the Lady of Kingdoms.
And against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence.
Hey man, what you think that avian bird flew about? That's a pestilence that the Lord has sent upon Babylon the Great, man. And it's spreading around the world. A matter of fact, it's getting there.
God, the book of Ezekiel 7, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord power and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Yeah, evil and only evil. Behold means the look is come. I mean, that's what we're seeing play out on the planet Earth. And you got these guys who wholeheartedly trying to hold fast to the MOTB being a spiritual mark. And you see all this rash activity coming about, man. You guys are through, man. It's evil and only evil is coming, man. You gotta know.
God, the end is come.
Yeah.
The end is come.
Yeah.
It watches for thee.
Yep.
Behold, it is come.
Yeah, it's watching for thee. It's already set to play out. What the scripture say? The Lord did not move or stir until the said measure be fulfilled. So that's what we're seeing occur. The said measure of one thing being fulfilled, and then you're seeing the flourishing or the manifestation of another thing. And that was a lot of videos that came out regarding the MOTB last week, man. And you just had these guys, you know what I'm saying, visibly coming up against it. Then all of a sudden the Lord said, he slapped me in the face, whoa. And they still can't see it. He's slapping them. These scriptures are slapping these people in the face, man. They can't see it. You got that.
Ezekiel 33 and verse 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then shall they know that a prophet have been among them.
And that's what you're seeing, man. These things are coming to pass. Then you're going to know, man. You had guys speaking against the FEMA camp, right? Against Jacob's trouble. Then you're going to know that a prophet have been among you because we're telling you the words of the Heavenly Father, man. We're declaring what he says is going to set to happen.
If I may,
You got that.
that's why I say, then shall you know who are my chosen. And you're going to discern between those who serve the Most High and those who don't.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's beautiful, man, because the way of truth is very, very narrow, you know? And everybody's not going to get this. It's only set for a certain elect to understand this truth, man. That's why we get mad at guys, but we understand that's the road, that's the lot that the Lord has them playing. Of course, we're going to have zeal to protect the sheep, you know? But we know that they got to play that role. It's got to be false prophets at the end. That's what the Lord said is going to happen.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Yeah.
And when thou seest part of the signs
That's
past,
how we're measuring the time diligently, by the prophecies. When y'all see it's part of the signs past, continue.
which I have told thee before,
Yep, which is what? Prophecy. Go ahead.
then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he
And
made.
the Lord is visiting this place through various ways, man. All right, namely, this just week alone, the Lord caused the MOTB to flare up. All right, where you had these certain groups. All right, the World Economic Forum talking about going digital, man. What do you think they ain't using paper money no more, man? They ain't gonna use that thing. Well, the Lord is making these things manifest, these certain signs that you ought to pay attention to. Right? You gotta push it real.
Matthew 24, verse 33. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors.
Oh, yeah, the end is near. It is even at the doors. We're close, man. But you guys want to continually pump your wayward doctrine, your pride. That's what it's about, man. You niggas are prideful, man. And you don't fit Yahawashi. Because if you actually fear the Lord, you would listen to the men who had set up. You know?
A lot of guys want to stay in America. They want to stay here in Babylon, so they trying to change the doctrine so it's Babylon friendly. You know, they trying to make it friendly for everybody, man, which is true. They like Apostle Paul said, I have not shown but the plan to the whole gospel. So we can find into you the sweet and the bitter, man. And a lot of guys don't like the bitter, so they try to push that out, man. But your body needs bitter nutrients, man. And those are the most helpful nutrients to your body. You know?
Yeah, that's beautiful. That water is bitter. You know? You hear that, you got a potential to be arrested and put in a FEMA camp. That's bitter. But you know you need these things to set to occur for the kingdom of heaven to be established. These things, like the brother said, it's good because we're getting warned. So when the things play out, we're not going to fall apart. You got it out. Good. Salaki. Malachi. You unplug both of them songs, Papa Shut? Okay. You got it out.
Good. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
Yeah, the Elder Hawar did a live stream the other day, man. He brought it up. Over 1,000 some earthquakes this year alone, man. In diverse places, I seen an earthquake. I believe it was like in Michigan or something. You know, these things are the signs of the time. Matter of fact, read it again, bro. Sure.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world.
Yeah, uproars. Right? You're seeing that. You know, you had still you got uproars at the border. They just mashing it. They're not putting it out there in the media. You got uproars. Now they trying to what is that in Philadelphia where they implemented that mask indoors again. Yeah, they ain't went nowhere, man. And we told you that. Esau had that in his back pocket, ready for it to go. You got it, man.
Salakia in China.
Yeah, ooh.
You know, they uproar.
Yeah, that was starving to death.
Yeah.
What is that, Shanghai?
Yeah.
Man, guess what? That's coming here.
That's it.
You guys gonna be on social media. I haven't ate in 2 days.
I got a video from China. Woo! Yeah.
Woo! Show it to them, huh? Hey man, that's what coming to America, man. Coming to a hood near you, man. Evil and only evil.
That's it.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
Damn.
And you don't want to hearken to the report, where you gonna end up getting caught in the report. You're gonna be literally reading about you. That's what it is. But you don't want to hearken. You got it out. Man, it's bad. Hey man, it was. You got to say?
Yeah, real quick. This Jeremiah 19:3, and say, hear you the word of the Lord, O kings of Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Yep.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel. Behold, I will bring evil upon this place, that which whosoever heareth, his ear shall tingle.
Yeah, you hear this one, your ear's supposed to be tingling, man. Supposed to be at attention. Understanding what the Lord has prepared. You got it out.
That's it.
Oh, that was it?
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, read it again.
I come. It say, and say, hear ye the word of the Lord.
Yeah, we're telling you, hear ye the word of the Lord. Continue.
O kings of Judah
Yeah.
and inhabitants of Jerusalem.
Yeah, both southern and northern kingdom, man. Go ahead.
Thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel.
Yep.
Behold, I will bring evil upon this place.
Hey, man, the Lord said he's going to bring evil, man. Bad times. Which is going to increase here. Go ahead, Al.
The which whosoever heareth, his ear shall tingle.
Yeah, your ear you should be at attention, man. You should be hearing that alarm going off your ear, correcting your ways, man.
And Habakkuk 3 and verse 2.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid.
Yeah, man. And that's the state we want to continue to be in. Hearing the speech of the Lord, which is this warning, and afraid, man. These guys are not afraid. you know, you living in mirth, these elaborate Passovers. Yeah, we still on that, man, because you don't know what time you're in. This devil's getting ready to come down with great wrath. What do you think? You know, he set the little stages, that New Jersey shit last year, this New York shit this year, you know.
There was another one
Yeah, I
too.
seen that.
Then Watchman, the guy that he stole the car. And this how I tell you don't make no sense. He stole the car. This guy was driving around in a stolen car for damn 8 hours, man.
Come on, man.
In regular 9 times out of 10, you get an Amber Alert for a stolen car or for a dangerous person on the ride.
Yep.
But this guy, he's driving around wherever they was at for 8 hours and hit 3 Jewish people.
Come on, man.
And all of them was like 2 hours apart, bro. That's how you do that shit. Ain't nothing to set up, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. But these how we see you, man. Your best well-laid plans are not coming off without a hitch, man. Why? Because the prophets of the Lord are telling what you're doing, man.
Yeah, he getting stopped. Because he know you can't stop it. You know you playing the game. Say, why you keep on hitting the same play? Well, stop it then.
Yeah, God.
You can't stop Yahawashi, man. That's why he's doing these different things, bro.
Beautiful.
You know, that's why we hasten to get out this place, bro. You know?
Yeah.
You got it. It says, oh Lord, I have heard thy speech and was afraid. You, like I said, they're tingling in the ear. You know what I'm saying? Basically, hearkening to repent, to get right with the Lord, bro. It says, oh Lord, revive thy works in the midst of the years. In the midst of the years, make known in wrath, remember mercy. And how the Lord is giving us mercy today by giving us this truth, this knowledge and understanding, because this truth is going to save us from the dangerous time that's ahead. All hell breaking loose, the time of Jacob's trouble. The Lord is going to save us from that. Why? Because we hearken until the doctrine we believe upon the report. You know?
Yeah, very quick. This 2 Peter 3:11. Saying then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Yeah, all these things, man. Everything you see in America is going to be dissolved. It's not going to be one Jordan shoe left, not even one Subway left.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What manner of person ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Teaching this truth, warning Israel about the things that are set to occur on the planet Earth, man. The great wrath of Yahawashi, that holy conversation, man. All right, you got to teach it correctly and directly, man. All right, a little leaven leavens the whole lump. So if you say you don't have 100% truth, why am I listening to you, man? I'm not gonna listen to you. You're gonna get to a street and you're gonna wonder, try to go left or right. Shit, we fucked in.
Revelation 22:10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand.
Yeah, the time is at hand. Everything is being displayed now, man. Nothing's being sealed, man, including what the MOTB is. And we've been telling you what it is, man. Start with our apostles and elders on down. And you don't want to hearken. Read that from the top again.
Revelation 22:10. And he said unto me, seal not the sayings of the prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand.
Continue.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust
So
still.
we ain't worried about you guys. We know that's the lot that the Lord put you in. He is unjust. Go ahead.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Yeah.
And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right, man. Continue.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
Yeah, and that's why we're trying to warn the sheep. We just go paying your doctrine. We telling you going off. We proving it by the scriptures because we worried about the sheep, man. We ain't worried about you. Let you still be filthy. And if you would have repent, so be it. But if not, we ain't worried about it. You got it out.
And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. You got to endure it to the end. You got to endure it to the end. That's the clause in the contract. You know? Endure it to the end. Whatever your end may be. Whatever end our end may be. You know? You got it out.
Verse 12. And behold, I come quickly.
Yeah.
And my reward is with me.
Yeah, see that? The Lord he on the way, man. These signs are showing us that he's on the way. He's coming quickly. We think it's taking a long time. We think it's tarrying, but it's really not. Let me get this very clear. You got it.
God, this is the book of Salakia.
You got it.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3.
That's spirit. That's beautiful.
For the
You got it.
For the vision is yet for an appointed time,
Yeah.
but at the end it shall speak.
That's what you're saying, man. The vision of the MOTB speaking loud and clear. You guys don't want to hear. Your ears are stuffed. Matter of fact, can you give me Proverbs 20 and 12 real quick? See, the Lord got you in a trip bag, man. He's blocking your understanding. It's so simple, you know? The Lord didn't make it hard for us to, now I can't think about Esau's sister. Nah, man. The Lord ain't making that hard.
God, Proverbs 20 and verse 12, the hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord hath made even both of them.
So if you can't get it, guess what? The Lord has blocked your understanding. You know, we understand that on a carnal level, the hearing ear and the seeing eye. Yeah, the Lord, but in a spiritual, if you can't see what the Lord has prepared, man, you're gonna die, man. That's one of the senses to protect you. If you're blind, you're gonna die. You know?
Matthew 13 and 16. Blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear.
That's it. So you can see what the MOTB is. The Lord said you blessed. You continue to hold on to a spiritual mark, man. You out of there. And the Lord has blocked your understanding. Read it from the top.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. You know, and that was just a spiel, just what I was thinking of. You know, they're constantly pushing this MOTB. It was on Dr. Oz. You know, it was on Dr. Oz. You know, it's speaking to show we at the end of this thing. You know.
Oh, Slacky. With that Dr. I think he was promoting the medical records being in there. You know? So you got the medical records, right? You can buy and sell, right? You can be tracked. Man, come on, man.
Speak.
You can't see this? You got it out.
And not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. You know, and it's coming. You know, it's coming back like a thief in the night, man. You know, we can see these storehouses getting emptier and emptier. You know, Babylon is falling, man. This shit is through, man. The article talking about you know, like a 3-month supply.
Yeah,
You know, mega drought. You know, this shit through, man. You know, this is a warning, man. You know, Jake, man, you better get right or you gonna get left, man. You know, it's finna get bad out here, man. You know.
Is it on that? That's right, man. Good. Let's go back to 2 Ezra 9. You got to put something real quick.
Ezekiel 3 and verse 17, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. And just like the brother just said, man, Yahawashi, he's coming, and we give you warning from him. Because Yahawashi, when he's coming like a roaring lion. He's coming to destroy. You know, and we telling you, hey, you better get right for that lion, get you. You better get on that lion good side before he comes, because if you on his bad side, then you know, bad for you, man. You know?
Right, I got a precept. This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 16, and chapter 16 and verse 19, because these people, you know, they think, oh, that's just Mother Nature. It's going to get better now, man. The Lord has purpose evil in this place. This is 2 Ezra 16, I'm going to start at verse 17. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? And that's the time we're coming to, man. Bad time. It's going to get rough out here. I know all the brothers that see Elder Yahawah vision, horrible vision of Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to get crazy out here. And the Lord is building us up now as stones. So when that shit happens, we're going to be numb to it. Because the Lord said, hey, I sent you out there. You warned them. They ain't want to hearken. So this is the result of not hearkening to Yahawah. It says, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? So Ezra seeing this frightful vision, man. All right, of the destruction, the scourges that the Lord Yahawah is placing on America, Babylon the Great, and he was in fear, man. We in that same state. Oh, we read that precept earlier. I heard that speech and was afraid. So we heard the words of Yahawah, we move with fear like no. Verse 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. And a scourge is like a whipping tool. So the Lord is laying a sore stroke on America, Babylon the Great, and these people ain't even considering what's going on.
Is that mindful?
Yeah, ooh, God. Yeah, let's see. Matter of fact, verse 20, it says, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges.
And like I say, they keep on you this happen, but you keep on doing the same shit. You keep getting hit with that same jab, man. That's the spirit of the Lord trying to warn you to get right. They're basically knocking the sheep to get back in line, but you continue want to wander out. And it's gonna get to a point you be like, man, fuck, keep on fuck that motherfucker, man. If he get caught, he get caught. That's how it be.
Good.
Like a hard-headed sheep, you hit him, they get to a point, you tap him, get to a point like you lean in it.
Yeah.
You get it with all your might, and all of a sudden he still wanna go out the map, wander away, and it's gonna get to a point he gonna get caught by a wolf.
I got something for you since you said that. This is Proverbs chapter 21, and Proverbs 21 and 16, it says, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
It says the man, that's that wandering sheep. Because soon as that sheep get once it remove itself from that sheepfold, and once it scatter out into the wilderness, hey, it's as good as dead. If that shepherd don't come and save that sheep, man.
God, the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
It says the man that wandereth out the way of understanding, you wandering out the way of the Lord, man. And how do you do that? By changing your doctrine, by believing in false things, by leaning to your own understanding. That's how you wander out of the way of the Lord. You got it?
Shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
He says you're going to remain in the congregation of the dead. You are as good as dead, man. If you don't continue to walk in the path of Yahawashi. Father Chris, I got a real quick precept to back that up. This is the book of Matthew 11, and I'm going to jump down to verse, it's like, straight gate.
Matthew 7.
7. Okay, 7. This is the book of Matthew 7. Jumping down to verse 13. Come, water. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate. And that word straight is a level of difficulty. It says, for wide and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. That's leading to your own understanding. That's that man that's wandered out the congregation. Continuing on, it says, and many there be which go in thereat. Because a lot of people are going upon that path of death. A lot of these camps, they got a big gathering. You should want that. You should want a small, intimate congregation. Because once more people come, it gets more defiled. More, this guy think this way, he think this way. It's more bullshit you put in the pot, man. That's why when the Lord came, he had a remnant. He had the 12, man. He didn't gather everybody together. He wasn't with that, that black brother spirit. We're not with that black brother spirit, man. Because as soon as that spirit comes, now nigga talking about God loves everyone. Now it's a more that snuck in, bro. That's why you got to enter in at the straight gate, a level of difficulty, man. Restrictions, and that's what that shepherd do with the sheep. When the sheep walking and they step out the line, he restrict them. He tap them. He hit them with the stick. That's why they stay in their staff. Continuing on though, it says, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leads unto life, and few there be that find it. And that's that small congregation, man. That small congregation that's going through that straight path, that level of difficulty. And that's why that we're going to have to go through the times of Jacob's trouble. Because we're going to have to endure to the end, man.
Yeah, that's right. Matter of fact, started like 27. Yep. That's beautiful. That time we're coming into, that time of trouble. But we're going to need Yahawashi to guide us out of these sad periods. You got it,
Now, this is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 2, verse 27. Be not wary, for when the day of trouble in heaven is coming, others shall weep and be sorrowful.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But thou shalt be merry and have abundance.
See that, man? That's a promise to the elect of the children of Israel. The ones who serve him in spirit and in truth. Right? Go ahead.
The heathen shall envy thee,
Yeah.
but they shall be able to do nothing against thee.
That's right, man. They gonna, hey, man. The Lord gonna put it, just like in the times of slavery, the Lord put the spirit on certain Edomites, all right, to help take. Guess what? The Lord gonna do this thing again. You know? They gonna, and certain of them gonna envy, but they ain't be able to do nothing. Why? Because we're gonna be covered and protected by Yahawashi. You got it out.
Saith the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, my hand shall cover thee,
Go ahead.
so that thy children shall not see hell.
Yeah, man. There's gonna be hell out here, man. It's gonna be very, very rough. Put it like that. You know, dead bodies, people eating people, cannibalism coming back.
You know too. That's gonna be a shock factor when you see your auntie ate her baby or something, or your sister ate your nephew. That shit gonna be shocking, you know. That can happen to certain brothers, man. That shit scary. It ain't too much scary. It's fearful because you don't want that to be you. You don't want to be, you know. I'd rather be the person that witnessed it than the person that be ate. But the Lord gonna show us a lot of things, man. That's gonna if you're not in the spirit, it's gonna shake up your flesh. That's why the Lord said, be not afraid. Because why? That right here gonna cover us. Yahawashi, he's gonna pass over us, man. You know?
That's right. Matter of fact, let me get some real quick.
I got you.
You got it.
Right, taking look. Second Ezra 16, in verse 74. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So the Lord, he's going to deliver us from the time of Jacob's trouble. In order to be delivered, you have to be in a dangerous position. I was watching the Prince of Egypt, the Disney movie about Moses. I was watching it earlier today, and the first song was like, deliver us. You know, that was the first song. And they was toiling and stuff like that, but they was singing, bro. That's how you know they was going into Egypt. That's why we was singing in Carfield. We was singing in Egypt. Every time we was in Babylon, we singing, bro. Because, you know, for lack of better words, those tunes, that shit, you know, it's good to help.
Yeah, help the work.
It helped the work, though. You know, but they was saying, like, deliver us. They was doing it, but they was going in, though.
It's bad.
So, but that's the same song we sang in the day. The Lord deliver us from the time of Jacob's trouble. It says, be ye not afraid, neither doubt. So you're gonna see some things that's gonna shake up your flesh. But the Lord said, be not afraid, neither doubt. For the Most High is your God, and the God of them who keep my commandments, the elect, the 100, you know, the 1/3, the 144,000, which we hoping to be a part of. You know, it says, in precepts saith the Lord power, let not your sins weigh you down, neither let your iniquities lift up themselves. So basically, you know, don't go off, man. Don't try not to go off. If you're gonna go off, but don't try. You gotta.
That's right, man. The Lord said He's going to be our God. He gave us that pep talk, not being afraid. Backing you up. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 25. Be not afraid of sudden fear.
Yeah, they say be not afraid of sudden fear. Because a lot of this some shit will pop up in your face. Like you wouldn't even expect you. Like what? You'll get mad. You'll get pissed off. But you're supposed to be afraid of it. Because that's really the Lord testing you. Got it?
God, it says, neither of the desolation of the wicked when it comes.
Yeah, so don't be afraid when you see niggas die, man. Don't be afraid when you see your wicked ass guys get put together, man. Because why he got put together for a reason, man. You know, even though y'all grew up since y'all was knee high, he was wicked. And, but you know the couple thing about that, he coming back. He coming back in the kingdom of heaven, bro. That's the one thing we got hope in, bro. Your mama, your auntie, your grandma died. Okay, she died. Okay, we're gonna see her again in her perfection. You got it, bro.
Oh, I got a little bit more.
Okay.
God, it says, for the Lord shall be thy confidence.
It says the Lord shall be thy confidence. What the word confidence mean? With faith.
Good.
So we're gonna have faith in Yahawashi that day. Why? Because he told us it was gonna happen. If I say that's Green Acres right there, you gotta believe it. Once I walk down and I see Green Acres, I say, oh, this man know what he's talking about. What's the next move, brother? You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be in this. That's how it's gonna be in the spirit. We're gonna get through the family. We're gonna get through these different things, and you can't do nothing but to trust the Lord. That's why the Lord said, from faith to faith. He's going to try you from faith to faith, because every time you go through it, your confidence is going to be more and more boosted. Read that again. Huh?
God, it says, for the Lord shall be thy confidence and shall keep thy foot from being taken.
It says, it shall keep thy foot from being taken. We're not going to be taken in the snares of Esau. We're not going to be taken in the snares of this devil. Yahawashi, he's going to deliver us. You know? You want
No,
it?
that was it.
You got it.
This Psalms 46 and 1.
Is it?
The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
It says a very present help. And that's why, you know, the present, that's like for the moment. And then, because it's going to be a point when the Lord, you know, you're going to, you know, it ain't like we don't really need deliverance. You know, we chilling right here. But once we get thrown in the concentration camp, you know, once you have it 8 in 2 weeks, once you see a band of cannibalism, you know, trying to chase you down, you're going to need deliverance then. Read that again.
Psalms 46 and 1. The Most High is our refuge.
He's our refuge. Psalm 91. You got it? You got it?
Yeah.
Start, read first verse. You got it?
This Psalm 91 starting at 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
And that's this right here, man. The counsel of Yahawashi, man. You know? You got it?
I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress.
He is my refuge and my fortress. Basically a protector, man. Fortitude. Probably give me Jeremiah 1 and like close to the bottom. The praising wall. You know, you got it.
My power, in Him will I trust.
My power in Him will I trust, because why? The Lord, He's our defender. He's gonna be He's gonna jump in on our behalf. You got it.
God, this is Jeremiah chapter 1 and verse 18. For behold, I have made thee this day a defense city, and an iron pillar and brazen walls against the whole land.
Against the whole land. So Lord, He's gonna protect us from the dangers gonna come upon this land. You know, you got it.
Against the kings of Judah, against the princes thereof.
That's the 2/3, because they're going to try to fight against us. Your own family is going to try to turn you in. You know, you got it.
It says, against the princes thereof, against the priests thereof, against the people of the land.
Lord, He's going to defend us from these wicked people in this land. You got 2/3 of our people, but ultimately Esau eat them, man. That's why we put it in this council, so we can be saved from their sword, man. You got it, bro.
I used a little bit more.
You got it.
It says, and they shall fight against thee.
Yeah, and they shall fight against thee. That's the and they shall fight against thee, man. They're going to try to come after you. Esau coming down with great wrath, knowing that you have but a short time. Revelation 17, 12 and 17. He went after the remnant of her seed. You know, the man was wroth with the woman. So these devils are going to physically going to try to come after you, put you to death, like they did the prophets back then. How much more else now? The story don't change, bro. It stays the same. You know, names change and probably probably the scene, but it's the same plot. It's the same plot, bro. They're gonna try to kill us. But guess what? The Lord is gonna do what? Read that again.
God, they shall fight against thee, but they shall not prevail against thee.
You're not gonna get the victory, man. You got it.
For I am with thee, said the Lord Yahawah shall
The
shine.
Lord Yahawashi shines with us. That's why we're gonna win. That's why we're gonna prevail over this king. That's why we have Yahawashi. It's not of our own, bro. It's not I did this, I did that. I did this. No, it's gonna be Yahawashi that's gonna get the praises, man. You got it?
It says to deliver thee.
To deliver thee, man. The Lord, He's gonna deliver us in these dangerous times, man. You know, you got it. Go back to that Psalm 91.
Psalm 91, verse 3. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler.
It says, surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, man. You know, that's why the Lord shall save thee in 6 troubles, and the 7 shall no evil touch thee. So, Lord, He's going to deliver us from the famine, the race wars, and cannibalism. And also, He's going to deliver us from the missiles. You got it?
And from the noisome
And
pestilence.
from the noisome pestilence, which is what the missiles. You got it?
He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust.
And that's how a hen gather her chicks. When danger's coming, the hen gathered to protect the and the chicks under them. Because that's a safe haven, that's the comfort. And that's what this truth is. It's the comfort unto us. It's that safe haven, bro. You don't get no rest, you don't get no peace of mind in this world. The only way you get a peace of mind is here in this truth, man. Bible gonna try to hold St. John 14 and like 26, man. Because this is the true comfort that we need. Bible gonna try get Psalms 119 and 50. 119 and 50. just going back to us going through affliction, man. Psalms 119 and 50, and then St. John 14, because that goes together, that comfort. Because when all hell break loose, you're not gonna have no wine to relax. You're not gonna have, this, that, and the third. You're not gonna be able to sit back and watch a movie in the times Jacob's trouble. You're gonna have to have this truth to comfort you, man. You got it. Go get that Psalm 119 first. You got it.
Psalm 119 and 50. This is my comfort in my affliction.
This is my comfort, my affliction. So when I go through hell, this one I'm not going to have to go. This one I'm going to have to lean upon to be straight. Read that again.
Psalm 119 and 50. This is my comfort in my affliction, for thy word hath quickened me.
For thy word hath quickened me. So when all death and all hell breaking loose and things going bad, this word is going to quicken us. This word is going to be our stay and our staff. That's why Isaiah 33 and 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. When you ain't got no TV or no cell phone, I can hit this brother up and I'm feeling out the back. Let me talk to you. It's gonna be a point you ain't gonna have that. When Esau gonna be looking for you and that brother. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point you're gonna have to be on the run and have to do this and do that. But really, what you're gonna have to do, trust in Yahawashi, that the Lord guides you in those times, man. And how the Lord is gonna guide you, He's not gonna guide you by basically covering to your every needs. He's going to guide you by covering your mind. It's St. John.
I got the precepts.
You got it?
It's St. John chapter 14 and verse 16. It says, and I will pray the Father, and He shall give you another comforter, that He may abide with you forever.
And that's the scriptures. Like I said, the precepts. That's what's going to comfort us in the times of Jacob's trouble. That's what's going to have to come in your mind so you won't bug out, man. You got it?
It says, even the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive.
Whom the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. That's why the world is going to hate us. Why the world hate us? Because they can't receive the mercy of Yahawashi. They can't receive this truth. You got it?
God. It says, because it seeth him not, neither knoweth him.
It says, you see them not, neither knoweth them. You don't believe. You got it?
It says, but ye know him.
We know, we believe.
For he dwelleth with you and shall be in you.
It says, abide in me and I in you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to abide in these scriptures. So it can abide in your mind. That's why I say repetition is the father's skill. It be sometimes you be chilling and some crazy stuff or some random stuff happen. That remind me of this scripture. Or you be at work, he saw piss you off and you mad or you want to cuss him out. We say, agree with that adversary quickly. And stuff like that help you keep your job, man. Think about the scripture. You having this wisdom preserve you from day to day. You got it.
It says, yet a little while, and the world, matter of fact, verse 18, St. John 14 and 18, I will not leave you comfortless.
It says, I will not leave you comfortless. You got it.
I will come to you.
I will come to you. How the Lord is coming to us through the scriptures, man. Through the Spirit and through the prophets too, man. Because we are messengers of Yahawashi. You get more you got it.
There was the rest of verse 4 of Psalm 91.
Go
beautiful with that. All right, start at the top. Psalm 91 and 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust.
And it's trusting in the house, man. Trusting in Yahawashi, man. You got it.
His truth shall be thy shield and buckler.
His truth is going to be our shield and buckler. So that's what's going to protect us, man. Psalms 34, angels camp around us. You know what I'm saying? Lord, make food materialize. Lord, He's going to keep us in that day. Yes, it's not like it's going to be a cakewalk, but we have something to look forward to. We have something to look forward to, and that's the miracle, man.
We got hope.
We got hope. That's it. That's it. Something to things up, but evidence of things like that's what they're going to bring. We never seen food materialize. We don't see it like that. We can picture it in our mind already. Everything is starting with a thought. If you hope in the spiritual power, you hope in the Lord preserve you in the family. You hope in the Lord, just make you disappear when the truths come in. That's the hope. That's hope like no other, man. You got it.
Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand.
And that means we're going to see a lot of death, man. People are going to get taken out by the pestilence. People are going to get taken out by the sword. People are going to get taken out. There's plenty of ways we're going to witness. You know, we're going to witness certain things. We might press the latter end of it. Or we might be in the midst of it. And the Lord just, a bomb blew up with some crazy thing. And the Lord just has you in the middle and you protected. Everybody else surrounding you dead. But the Lord got you straight, man. These are things that we're hoping for, man. You got it.
But it shall not come nigh thee.
It shall not come nigh thee, which means what? The Lord, He's going to protect us in that day, man. And again, let's say if because one thing, bro, some brothers going to have to take the sword or whatever. Revelations 12, that's 2 and 10. Be faithful unto death, and I shall give thee a crown of life. Yes, that means you finish your course, man. When if a brother dying the truth or whatever, and he's still working, that means he finished his course, man. That mean it's like a movie, like a stage play. Now it's your time to exit, man. And at the end of the movie, you're gonna come back on stage. You're gonna do that battle.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? Real shit. At the end of the movie, they thought you died, but at the end of the movie, you're gonna come back on stage. You're gonna do that battle. That's gonna be the crowning, man. And that's an honorable thing, bro. To die for Yahawashi. You know, everybody want to live, but that's what it was. It's for the Lord's sake. Revelation 12 and 2 and 10. Get that real quick, man. You got it. Yeah, because real quick, man, it's like this, bro. Lord, he gonna preserve brothers, man. And again, he'll probably preserve you for something you can't help. You know, that's part of preserving. You know, mercy. You got colon cancer. You had colon cancer for 13 years. You never knew. You know what I'm saying? You got it. It's like you got it.
Because this Revelations 2 and 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
And that's it, because these devils are going to get ready to persecute us. Come down a great route. You got it.
That ye may be tried. You shall have tribulation 10
You
days.
shall be tried, meaning tested out, man. And it says you shall have tribulation. You're going to be going through it. It says 10 days, but really that 10 days is a period of time. That 10 days can be 3 months. And then some niggas, they'll be like, they'll have a little thing, they'll have a little strikes and shit. The 10th day, man, the Lord ain't come. You know, that's really, you're going to lose faith because of that. No, man. The Lord, that's a stumbling block. You got it?
I was saying tempting the Lord.
Yeah, you tempting the Lord. Lord, you better come on this 10th day. The Lord gonna put your ass to death on the 11th. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like this. It says, be faithful unto this. I'll read it again.
God, it says, that ye may be tried, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death.
Be thou faithful unto death, man. Basically meaning holding your integrity. You got it?
And I will give thee a crown of life.
And I will give thee a crown of life, man. Which means what, man? Being a ruler, man. A part of that hopeful elect, man. You know what I'm saying? Dying for the right thing. You're not getting persecuted because you're selling drugs. You're not going to get persecuted because you just the bad guy. No, you're going to get persecuted for your Yahawashi sake, for righteousness sake. You know?
Right, man. What's better to be persecuted for? You don't be persecuted in this world being a nigga, man. You rather be persecuted for your Yahawashi sake, man. All right? The ruler, the up and coming ruler of the planet Earth, man. We want to be joint ass with that power. Right? You got more on that? We stay in Psalms 91? Go ahead.
Verse 8. Psalm 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold.
Ooh, read it from the top again.
Psalm 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Going back to that piece that we read in Proverbs, how don't be afraid of sudden fear, and when the desolation of the wicked comes, we're going to see their ass getting put to death, man. And the Lord is already telling us that. Read it from the top one more time.
Psalm 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes
Only with thine eyes, right? Go ahead.
shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
And man, that ultimately is going to be those thermonuclear missiles burning their ass up. And Lord willing, we part of that number this year, lifted up in the chair. Go ahead.
Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation.
Yeah, thy habitation. You abiding with the Lord, man. You constantly meditating on this truth. You got it.
There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee,
Going back to that Psalms 34:7, right? Go ahead.
to keep thee in all thy ways.
Yeah. See, that's how the Lord's going to lead us, man. There's going to be an angel, may have a precept just hit your ear, you know what I'm saying? Or like Peter. You in prison and the Lord just sent an angel smack you up. Hey man, let's get out of here. You ain't be like, "What, you hit me?" You like, "Yeah, Paul, yeah, myself shot." You know?
Angel might be talking shit in the head, like, trying to throw you out. Get your ass up.
Yeah. That's it. You got it.
They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Again, being guided. Go ahead.
Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample on the feet.
Yeah, eventually Esau gonna fall under our feet. Go ahead.
Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name.
You guys, now you trying to say the name of the Lord. The Lord said, not everyone to say Lord, Lord. He said the ones who what is that who call upon me in truth? Well, you gotta call upon the Lord in truth. This correct doctrine, man. Yeah, the Lord ain't dealing with you if you ain't teaching the way you say teach, man. Point blank, period. Read that again.
Psalm 91 and 14. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my
The
name.
Lord said, I will set him on high because he have known my name. Right? You got that? I thought it was too. Where it said, the Lord is nigh to all them that call upon him, all those that call upon him in truth. Ain't that what it say? If you can find this out, dude. Go ahead.
Verse 15. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I will be with him in
Hey
trouble.
man, see that? We gotta trust in the Lord. He said, I will call upon him and I will be with him in trouble. Yeah,
Psalms 145 and verse 18, it says, the Most High is near unto them, unto all him. It's like, read it again. The Lord is near unto all them that call upon him, to all that call upon him in truth.
See, to all that call upon him in truth. You gotta have the correct doctrine. If you don't have the correct doctrine, man, the Lord is not hearing you. You are not his servant. Is it more on that?
A little bit more. It says he will fulfill the desires of them that fear him.
See that? He will, and what's our desire? To be saved from the gurgitude, man. To have food and famine, man. To be delivered from the sad perils, man. That's what we're hoping in. But the Lord is getting ready to get down.
It says he also will hear their cry.
Woo!
And will save them.
Wow, that's bad, man. No, the crowd they elect, the Lord is going to save, man. What is that? Can you get that in Wisdom of Solomon 3? I want to say like 9. You got, yeah, you finish that out.
Finish in Psalm 91 and 15. From the top. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
And show him my salvation with long life, man. All right? That's the kingdom of heaven.
This Psalms 9 and 9. The Lord also will be a refuge for the oppressed.
Woo! Who are the oppressed, man? The elect who understand they in a lower state, man, who understand they in captivity. Those they oppressed. Go ahead,
A refuge in times of trouble.
Woo! A refuge, a hiding place, a covert in time of trouble. Go ahead.
And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee.
Woo.
For thou, Lord, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
See that? The Lord is not going to forsake those ones that seek him, man. Who's seeking the Lord Yahawashi with the whole heart? All right, it's going to be the hopeful elect right now, but it's going to manifest into the elect. Okay? Yeah.
This Wisdom of Solomon 3 in verse 9, they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth.
See that? They that put their, see, you guys really don't trust Yahawashi, man, because you can't understand what that MOTV is, right?
It's not like let's not believe in the report.
See that?
We believe in the report. Say what page is on? You know, like an article, like a memo.
Ooh. And it's been proved to you, man. It's been shown to you, man. Right?
It says, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, For grace and mercy is to his saints,
See that? Grace and mercy is to his saints.
and he careth for his elect.
Yeah, man. He had care for his elect, man. Yeah, man. He got care for his elect. Yeah, man. That's who the Lord Yahawashi is going to go after, the ones who seek him with the whole heart. Right? You got a precept?
Yeah, it's
Go
quick.
ahead.
On this Sirach 2 and 8, ye that fear the Lord, believe him.
Man, that whole Sirach 2 is good, man. I'm telling you. Go ahead. We might have to get there. Matter of fact, start at the top. Yeah.
This Sirach 2 and 1.
Yep.
My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for
See
temptation.
that, man? The Lord is already telling you, man, this is not going to be an easy walk. It's not going to be an easy walk. Go ahead.
Set thy heart aright,
Yeah, get your mind right. Go ahead.
and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of
Yeah,
trouble.
man, when all hell break loose, sit, and know that the Lord Yahawashi got a plan, man. Don't make haste in time of trouble. Go ahead.
Cleave unto him, and depart not away.
Ooh, it said cleave unto him. All right, and depart not away, meaning what? When all these things are set to occur, we know we're in the flesh, man. But we got to remember what the Lord said this is going to happen. But what's next, he said was going to happen. You got to play out these certain scenarios, man. You got it out.
That thou mayest be increased at thy last
Yeah,
end.
the kingdom of heaven. The team. Hey, that's the same story of Jonah, man. He was increased at his last end. Go ahead.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Now, that don't mean you lollygagging around. Oh, Lord, I'm happy. Nah, man. Understand that's the will of the Lord to clean you up. Right? Go ahead.
And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate.
Go ahead.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Another scripture say, I have chosen you in the furnace of affliction. We're going to be tried. The Lord got to see what sort we are, man. All right? Like you said earlier, face to face. You got it out.
Believe in him,
Yep.
and he will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
How you order your way right? By trusting in the report. By trusting in the men who the Lord has set up to give you the warning, to deliver the message. Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy,
Wait for his mercy. Go ahead.
and go not aside, lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe him, and your reward shall not fail.
Reward shall not fail. You got a precept? You got it.
Hebrews 6 and 10.
Yeah.
For the Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have showed towards his name, and that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister. So he's not unrighteous to forget the works that we're doing. All right, the time that we put in, the sacrifices that we made. All right, the friends in the world that we have put to the side for what? The truth, for the living water. All right, because anything else cannot compare to what we have. So the Lord is going to reward you according to his promise. Hey, what else do you want?
Well, the scripture said the Lord is not a man that he said he's going to do it.
But you have to continue in doing it. You have to continue in doing it.
That's the call.
You know, that's the
You know? You got it.
God, I got another precept. Go, man. This is 1 Corinthians 10, verse 12. Wherefore let him that thinketh he standeth take heed, lest he fall. There hath no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful. He's not unrighteous, right? Who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able. He's not going to give you your soul no more than what you can bear, man. All right? If he put you to the fire, that means he knows you can handle it, man. What the scripture say? Don't faint.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
the verse. That's true this week.
Yep.
That's
Oh,
it. That's it.
I got some real quick bag of the tribulation. Acts 14-22, confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation of the Most High. And that's what the brother was saying, man. You don't have to go through hell to get this reward, man. It's a reward for catching hell for the Lord, man. You know?
That straight path.
That's straight power.
You know, he laid it out for you so you can walk that. He's not going to give you no more than your soul can bear. You see? And if you fold just for something in the world mess you up, then you ain't, the Most High ain't dealing with you. He ain't worried about you, man. He don't want you. He's filtering you out. What's that, sifting?
Yeah, you ain't worthy for the keeping. Before we go back.
This is Isaiah 41:10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee.
Yeah.
Be not dismayed, for I am thy power.
Yep.
I will strengthen thee, yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
What's that? Yahawashi, man. That pep talk. Matter of fact, jump to verse 14 on that. Yeah. That's a bad chapter. That's it. You know, it's a pep talk for the believers. That's it. You got it.
This is Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob,
Yeah.
and you men of
See
Israel.
that, and the Lord just let you know we don't have any power in our head. He compares to a worm. He said, fear not.
I will help thee, saith the Lord.
See, it's the Lord who's going to help us. He's going to guide us. He the one sending the perils, the plagues. He's going to lead him and guide us through those certain perils and plagues. You got it out.
And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth.
Hey, they're going back to that spiritual power, man. Right? Go ahead.
Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make them hills as chaff.
Hey, man. Fishing stir hunters, you know? That's it on that. Let's go back.
It's
Oh, you said you had more?
Just finish this 1 Corinthians 10 and verse 13. It says, but the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it.
Yeah, that's right, man. The Lord he's gonna send them certain scenarios, but he's gonna also make a way to escape. That's beautiful. Let's go back.
It's Iraq 2:9. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good, and for everlasting joy and
Oh,
mercy.
it said hope for good. That's what we hope. We hope for good.
That's the hope.
We know that the scriptures already laid it out. Certain people gonna die, you know. Well, Esau, we brought up we said earlier. You know, be not faithful unto death. But we're gonna hope for good, right? Go ahead.
Look at the generations of old.
That's another thing these other camps don't even teach about, man.
Yeah.
They don't teach about the build of the scripture. So when something happen, they just gonna fall apart, man.
That's why a lot of people fall out.
Yeah.
Because they wasn't going well on the contract. They didn't know they got the 17. They said you didn't read the 5 points. I know Jim Smith, that's the only camp that I ever heard break down Sirach 2, man. You know, even first coming in the truth, you're like, yeah, you're gonna catch up, but even going through it's a whole different thing. It makes you stronger, for the lack of better words, man. It makes you more, it hardens you up.
That's it.
You know?
Makes you like a rock.
That's it.
Well, because again, man, the spirit that the Lord will have to put on us to endure the things that we're gonna see, man, we're gonna have to be a rock. Right? You got it out.
Verse 10. Look at the generations of old.
Yeah, hey, Peter, the 3 holy children, Daniel, right? But he had Habakkuk. The Lord had an angel grab Habakkuk by the house and set him in Babylon. He said, Lord, I don't know the way to Babylon. I ain't never been there. He said, all right, I got you. They set him in there and said, Daniel. He said, Lord have remembered me. Come on, man. And then he set him back and Habakkuk was like, what the hell is going on? Hey, I heard that speech and was afraid. Well, the men of the Lord knew the power that the Lord, hey, man, that's the same state we're coming in, man.
That's a great power.
Come on, man. And he fed Daniel, though. So look on the generations of old, right?
That's it.
You got it.
And see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Come on, man.
Or did any abide in his fear and was
The
forsaken?
answer is no.
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him?
Yeah.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction.
Yeah, save it in a time of affliction, man. The times we're approaching. You need Yahawah outside. Hey, man, fear gonna have it. See, Jake. What the hell did Jake even say? But see, he think it's a game. He think it's a joke. You know, he gonna be one of the ones eating his goddamn joints, boiling the soul of his shoe. Cause that's how bad it's gonna get out. Man, ain't gonna be nothing to eat. Oh, you talk about the article? There's a 90-day supply for global food, man. If everything would have stopped right now, man, and the Lord gonna make it happen.
You don't know how much we in those 90 days. We could be 70 days in, man.
Ooh, man.
Real shit. Go to Popeyes, ain't no chicken there. You know what I'm saying? Like the episode on Boom Dogs. That's how niggas gonna be for real, man. Niggas see McDonald's ran out of food. Niggas see Popeyes ran out of food. Hey, they gonna be, like, what the fuck we gonna eat now? Right on Walmart ain't got no more food. What you gonna do then, man?
You people gonna be in the worst case ever, man. And you gonna be searching for a prophet in that day, and you ain't ready to find none.
The Lord said He's gonna mock that until come.
That's it,
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna laugh when at your calamity.
It's more than that. Let's go ahead and finish that out.
Okay. Sirach 2 and 12. Woe be to fearful hearts and faint hands.
Yeah, woe to fearful heart. You fainting in your mind. And fearful hand. Right? Go ahead.
And the sinner that goeth to ways.
Yeah, like you said before, you thinking of those things that you did, man. You gotta put that shit away, man. Yeah. You gotta try to offend less, but don't let those sins weigh you down. You understand? The Lord put us in that position to hope in Him. You got it out.
Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, for he believeth not. Therefore shall he not be defended.
See, the Lord ain't gonna defend you because you doubt it. Go ahead.
Woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you?
And going back to what you had said earlier, people fall back in the world because they ain't believe the report. You ultimately lost patience. You thought the world was going to continue. Oh, man, I can pick this back up in a year or two now, man. And then same year or two, right? The Lord, the parable of the fools or the 10 verses.
Had to go buy some more.
You was caught out there. You were knocking at the door, and the Lord said, I know you not. You gonna say, what? Depart from me, you workers of iniquity.
Never knew you.
That's a book of real quick. It's the book of St. Luke 9, jumping down to verse 62. And Yahawashi said unto him, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back.
Yeah, you go to the cares of this life, you look back. Oh, what is that? Lot's wife? She looked back. She was turned into a pillar of salt.
It says, and looking back is like Yahawashi said unto him, no man having his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of the Messiah.
Yeah, you ain't fit. You're not jointly. You're not part of that building, man. You're not fit for the kingdom of heaven.
You got to remember that Lot was very wealthy. He had a lot of substance. So Lot Weiss was looking on that substance on what she had. They was wealthy. They was living. They was up top tier. So she looking back like, I'm gonna do all this. You ain't fit for it, man. You see, you got to denounce this world, regurgitate this world, man.
That's right, man. Ultimately, you looking back at anything that's here in America, you understand, man, the things that are laid before us is 10 times, 30 times better than here, man.
Even like a person, you lose a person like your grandma died. Yeah. I love my grandma. Yeah. Man, she's gonna come back in the kingdom of heaven as your daughter, but she's gonna be in her perfect state. Yeah. Our loved ones is not in their perfect state right now, man. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna see them. We're gonna see ourselves in our perfect state. Yeah. We on that path to redemption early. you know, for lack of better words, but guess what? In the kingdom, we're gonna give them back. That's why Pastor Peter, when he said, I have forsaken all, what I'm gonna get with Yahawashi said, you're gonna get 100-fold, man. That bad woman that you thought you lost, she's gonna be 100 times better in the kingdom, just on a simple level. On a simple level. The kid that you lost, man, on a simple, we're gonna have millions of kids, bro. All that shit, so fuck all, even though I say it's like these things are temple, so forget all these things in this world, bro.
That's it.
We got some way better ahead of us, man. Like the brother said, it's gonna be 100 times better, man.
Hey, story of Job.
That's it. That's it.
That just symbolized the elect in itself. You know what I'm saying? You got spiritual eyes. When you read it with a spiritual lens, the Lord will reveal to you, man, what Job sacrificed. All right, what he had hope in, the integrity that he had, that he kept. At the end, he got anything.
In Job, they were talking shit about him.
Yeah.
Because there was back and forth. Then his wife said, "Man, go curse the Most High, trying to waver your faith." When he said, "Fuck off, man."
Yeah.
That's what he told her. He said, "Leave me alone. You sound
Sound like foolish woman.
You come out, call her a B.
Yeah.
You female dog. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get to.
He said, bitch, get out of here.
Fight the H1. Hooligan. You how old English talk. Get this out my way. You foolish fuck. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got it.
That's beautiful, though, man. The story of Job, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, there's a reflection of how Israel is going to be raised up at that dung hill, man. You know, and exalted. You know, and that's what our hope is. And we see it playing out in the scriptures. And we read earlier, the Lord is not unfaithful to forget your labor of love. You know? Yeah. It's your precept.
Simple Google definition for endurance.
Go ahead.
Simple Google definition for endurance: the fact or power of withstanding an unpleasant or difficult process.
Standing up. What now?
The fact or power of withstanding an unpleasant or difficult process.
Difficult process. Hey, that matter of fact, that's straight gate. That level of difficulty.
I guess.
Still in the 7, right?
You already
Or situation without giving way.
See, a situation without giving way, man. You gotta stand stiffly for your Yahawashi, man. You know?
Man.
Yeah, you got it.
Back up there endurance. It's Hebrews 12 and verse 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Lord chasteneth not?
Yeah, man. Cleaning you up. Oh, the Lord dealing with you, man. You getting took through hell now, man. Scripture also say we getting punished now, so we're gonna be punished with the world.
It says, but if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons.
That's right, man. 2/3 are bastards, man. They ain't heeding the correction. The Lord is whooping their ass too. But they ain't meditating on those things that are set to come, man. They're clueless to it. Oblivious. You know? That's straight gate. Listen, matter of fact.
Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7, verse 4. But put the entrance were narrow, and like a river, who then could go into the sea to look upon it, and to rule it.
Yeah, to rule it, man. Right? Go ahead.
If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad?
Yeah, if you don't go through this narrow path, how you gonna come into the kingdom of heaven? Go ahead.
There's also another thing. A city is built and set upon a broad field.
Yeah, this city is the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
And is full of all good things.
Yep. All good things for the Israelites, for the elect. Everybody else gonna catch hell, man. That's the report. And 2/3 of our people don't want to believe that report. It's crazy.
The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall. Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water.
Oh, hey, man, it's a very narrow path that you have to take to get to the kingdom of heaven. And it's full of perils.
And one path, and one only path between them both.
Letting you know you don't have to follow a man.
That's it.
It said one only path between them both. You ain't walking side by side, man. You ain't blazing your own way. What scripture say? Mark the perfect man. You know?
Be followers of me. Because I am with Yahawah.
Beautiful.
Continue staying fast in the apostles' doctrine.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's right.
Yeah, quick one. This Iraq 7:29. Fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priests.
Yeah, fear the Lord with all thy soul and reverence his priest. The man who he set up to teach you, man. That's how you going to make it through these sad perils, man. The Lord set down men to show you the way. You got more on that?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Verse 30. Love him that made thee with all thy strength and forsake not his ministers.
See that? Forsake not his ministers. Damn, that's cold. You got more?
One more.
Go ahead.
Fear the Lord and honor his priests and give him his portion as it is commanded thee, the first fruits and the trespass offering and the gift of the shoulders and the sacrifice of sanctification and the first fruits of the holy things.
Yeah, man. Pay your damn tithe. That's it. Hey, what it say? The servant is worthy of his meat. You know? Oh, reverence the man that the Lord has set up to lead you to righteousness, man.
Get time to act. When they held the money from the church, they died right there in the hospital. They held money, they sold the property. And instead of giving they tights, they whole thing. They pocket and shit.
Yeah.
And King David, man, why he said, how much you paid that for? Lord told him. He said, I paid this, and he just died. And everybody like, damn, what the
Gave
fuck?
up the ghost.
He gave up the
Gave
ghost.
up the ghost.
And then the bitch came, you know, and she, how much he sold it for?
Yeah, they playing that shit.
Yeah, and she lied with him.
Yeah.
Died too.
She knew. She knew. And she gave up the ghost right after him.
She could be Jewish. Yeah. What is this? Go ahead.
What is this?
Second Peter. This is 2 Peter 1:19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy.
That's why we confident over here. We got a more sure word of prophecy. You got it out.
Whereunto you do well that you take heed.
You see, you do well if you take heed to this warning. Right?
It's like it go back with the precept you brought. You following the apostles' doctrine. You paying attention. You giving your due diligence to pay attention to the men that were before us that brought us these living waters, man. If you want to live, you'll do well. You see what I'm saying? You got it out.
As unto a light that shineth in a dark place.
Yeah, Yahawashi, that light that's shining in a dark place. Right? You got a damn it's 144 That's what it was for.
That's what it was.
Yeah, that bedazzled goddamn steering wheel. Driving the goddamn station wagon. So it's up the block.
The gas station.
Elon. What is this? This is your next rule.
That's what it is. Look at the next regime.
My friend, what is this?
That next rule.
Hey, she could be a concubine out here. She may have been chose one of the keys.
That's it.
You know? You got it.
Until the day dawn and the day star rise in your hearts. Knowing this first.
Second Ezra, chapter 7, verse 6. There is also another thing. A city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
Yep, full of all good things. Kingdom of heaven. You got it.
The entrance thereof is narrow,
Yeah.
and is set in a dangerous
It
place to
said
fall.
the entrance thereof is narrow and it's set in a dangerous place to fall. America. Where it provides everything for your lust. Right? You got it.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand, and on the left hand a deep water,
Go ahead.
and one only path between them both.
Again, you're gonna need men to guide you, man. What did the Say the people, yeah, Philip. Yeah, good. How can I accept something that you got? Go ahead. Yeah. You gotta bow down your ear.
Even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go through there at once.
Go ahead.
If this city were not, if this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before him,
You'll never go through the trials and tribulations. Right? You got it.
how shall he receive his inheritance?
See? It's an inheritance, man. These people are an inheritance, man. Right? The planet Earth is an inheritance for the children of Israel. On this side, more importantly, it's for the elect. That's what was being prepared for. You got it.
And I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so also is Israel's portion.
That's Israel's portion. That's the way the Lord said us to come back to him, man, through all the trials and tribulations. All right, and what's going to guide us is this wisdom. All right, that we're possessing right now. Okay? You got that?
It's Proverbs 2 in verse 10, verse 9. It says, like verse 10, it says, when wisdom enters into thine heart,
Yeah, when wisdom enters into that mind, go ahead.
and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul,
Come on, man. We're in the counsel, as you said, the counsel of the king. Yahawashi, man. It's pleasant to us, right? When knowledge is pleasant to my soul, go ahead.
discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep
See that? Discretion. Like you say, you know how to move around these folks, man. If we was in the world, man, we was quick to pop out. Like Jake quick to pop out, man. You know? But now the Lord has put this wisdom on us, all right, where we're able to move in a certain fashion. Oh, that dude nice for him. He don't have the wisdom that he have. He don't what is the word? That's it. Display it.
On the elder Aaron, he always say wisdom is on display. It's meant to be used. Because even how you move makes it, it's a wise move. Even like playing chess. Because that's all wisdom is. It's like chess. Somebody making me, that's a wise move. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
So wisdom is displayed. He ain't like, yeah, I got wisdom. Then you go shoot a nigga for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now you in the jail cell saying you wise.
And you were too wise, your ass would be in there.
Yeah.
You know? Again, wisdom is meant to preserve us, man. The time we're coming into, we're going to need that wisdom. Right? Yep.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 10, verse 9. But wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon
It
her.
said those that attended upon her. You paying attention, you soaking it up, right? It said wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon her. Go ahead.
When the righteous fled from his brother's wrath,
Guess what? We're coming into that time, man. We're gonna need to flee from Esau's wrath. Right? Go ahead.
she guided him in right path,
See? Go ahead.
showed him the kingdom of the Most High,
Go ahead.
and gave him knowledge of holy things,
That's right.
made him rich in his travels, and multiplied the fruit of his labor.
Yeah, eventually that's what's gonna happen, man. The fruit of our labor is gonna be multiplied, man. The kingdom of heaven, where we have rest. Right? That was it on that?
It's Proverbs 4 in verse 13. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is our life. And that's this wisdom. This wisdom is our life. This wisdom is how we move from day to day, man. You know, because this wisdom and knowledge of the scripture sounds like, man. Well, Yahawashi said, I am the way, the life, and the truth. You know what I'm saying? No man can come into the Father but by me. Nobody can be saved or nothing if it wasn't for Yahawashi. You know?
That's it, man. You got it.
This is Psalm 119 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
That's why we hate the false way of these guys, man. Are you teaching false doctrine? Read that from the top again.
Psalm 119 and 104. Through thy precepts I get understanding.
Yep.
Therefore I hate every false way.
We hate every false way. You come with a wayward doctrine, we gonna jump on your ass. Why? Because we're trying to protect the sheep. Go ahead.
105. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path.
Yep. And that's how we're able to see in this dark, gross darkness that we're in, man. Through the light that Yahawashi has shined on us, man. We're able to move in the world, you know. Man, that's you know, you got eyes you became, man. They don't know how to move in the world. You know? They don't know how to move in the world. Most of these camps don't know how to move in the world. That's for real, man.
This is like you got.
Like what you say, to be carnal leads to death. But he don't.
You got that.
Wisdom of Solomon 10 verse 9. But wisdom delivered from pain those that attend upon her. When the righteous fled from his brother's wrath, she guided him in right paths. And that's going back to the story of Jacob and Esau, man. All right, we flee from Esau, man. And nowadays, like the brother just mentioned, hey, it's gonna come a time we're gonna have to become pilgrims on the earth again, man. This devil is gonna come down with great wrath, pursuing the Revelation 12 and 12. It says she showed him the kingdom of the Most High. This is what wisdom give you, man. And gave him the knowledge of holy things, things that are separate from the world. It says, made him rich in his travails and multiplied the fruit of his labors, man. So if we continue in this thing, these are this wisdom, this light into our path, the Lord is nothing, he's gonna do nothing but bestow greatness on us, man. All right, what other thing that you want, man? This is reasoning with Yahawashi. Hey, you do this little labor, and I give you this. That's reasoning, man. He's not gonna forget that, man. And you gave up the world for this?
The Lord said, "My yoke is light." So this is, you know, ultimately, you know, doing this, man. The Lord gave us a real. It's gonna get difficult, but the path that He set us out, man, it's really light work, man. You know.
That's it. That's it. Hey, just bag you up. Oh, you got it.
God, just to say that this word, they protect us in the truth. It's St. John 15, starting verse 14. It says, I have given them thy word, and that with this word bring wisdom and knowledge. It says, and the world hath hated them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. That's why it's a separation. Now I said, carnality lead unto death. You know, just looking on the outside, you know, fleshy things tugging at you, aggravating you, pulling at you. You know what I'm saying? That's why people hate us. Because this world aggravates them. They hear your voice, they hear your speech, it aggravates them. It says, verse 14, I have given them thy word. It's like verse 15, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from evil. How does the Lord keep us from evil? By giving us this knowledge, man. That's the first part of us being kept from evil. Because plenty of decisions, you know, lead plenty of decisions, you know, things that come out your mouth will lead to people, you know, getting put to death. Irrational decisions. You know what I'm saying? Irrational decisions lead to death, man. It says, but that thou shouldest keep them from evil. They are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is thy truth. And that's how we're separated through this wisdom. That's how we're that new man. You know, that's why plenty of places we go places, and the people, they marvel at us because it's how the way we carry ourselves. That's that wisdom. Say wisdom shall shine. Ain't none came out your mouth, but your spirit just shining to people. Why? Because you have the wisdom of Yahawashi.
Ooh, man, like you said, the elder brother Alvaro say, man, wisdom is on display. You gotta actually use it. You know, and that's what's gonna preserve you in the time we're coming into.
Let's just go back on.
Go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians 4:16. For which cause we faint not,
Yeah.
but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
The inward man is renewed day by day, man. All right, we in these corruptible bodies, man, that are set to go off, man. We're subject to hoping in Yahawashi. You know, read that from the top again.
For which cause we faint not.
For which cause we faint not, because we understand the report. Right? Go ahead.
But though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Yeah, we're renewed in the spirit day by day. Constantly meditating on these scriptures, man. All right, following the example that is set before us. Continuing in that same path. You got to spoil that? You got it.
For our light affliction,
Yeah, see?
That is.
That's it, man. We ain't punished to the max that we supposed to be. It's light. You got it, huh?
which is but for a moment,
See? Go ahead.
worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Come on, man. Far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Kingdom of heaven. Rest. Rulership. These nations under our feet, man. Namely Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. Man, it's going, ooh, telling you. That's something good to open.
Yeah.
You no longer on the bottom.
Chill, bro.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I felt it.
That's
It's it.
light affliction, man. What more can we ask for? That yoke is easy. You got more than that?
While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Yeah, things which are not seen, right? Which is what the kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
For the things which are seen are temporal,
Yeah.
but the things which are not seen are eternal.
See, America is temporal. The kingdom of heaven is eternal, man. America has a date on it.
Expiration date.
Yeah, good.
It expires at some day. They
That's
haven't
it.
followed though.
That's it. That's why you see the rash activity. This devil implementing these laws, this legislation, so he can come down with great wrath, man. He painted the picture. He set the stage. You have to say?
Yeah,
You got it.
it's 2. Isaiah 54:7-8. It say, for a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee.
Woo, with great mercy. What is a person come by way of this truth? The Lord has gathered us by the word. You got it, huh?
In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment.
It says a little wrath.
Yes.
He hid his face from us. That's beautiful. That's going to what we got here. Go ahead.
But with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, thy Redeemer.
See that? There's the Lord having mercy on us, giving us this truth, having us to grow, man. His wisdom, right? Let's get that.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 26. For she is the brightness of the everlasting light,
Yep.
the unspotted mirror.
See the unspotted mirror, the Lord is shining his face over us now.
Man.
Read that from the top again.
Yeah.
It's like at one point in time, the Lord turned his face from us. You know, we couldn't behold him. We couldn't behold his wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And the Lord has given it back to us.
Mercy.
Yeah, kind of. Real mercy. You understanding what the Lord plans is? What it says in Jeremiah? What is it, Jeremiah 9:24? If any man glory in this, did he understand if and know of me? Yeah, come. That's it. You got it.
That's it.
Come.
For she is the brightness of the everlasting light,
Yeah.
the unspotted mirror of the power of the Most High,
Go ahead.
and the image of his
See,
goodness.
and the image of his goodness. This truth, man. Continue.
And being but one, she can do all things. And remaining in herself, she maketh all things new.
Go ahead.
And in all
In
ages,
all ages, we in the current age of Esau, man, but in all ages, go ahead.
entering into holy
Woo,
souls.
see, it returned back to those that practice in her. It entered into holy souls. Go ahead, huh?
She maketh them friends of the
Woo,
Most High.
come on, man. I want to be a friend of Yahawah by Yahawashi. She maketh them friends of the Most High. Go ahead.
And prophets.
Woo, and what?
And prophets.
And prophet. That's what you seeing on display, man. Telling you what's going to happen. Go ahead, huh?
For the Most High loveth none but him that dwelleth with wisdom.
And that's what's going on. The Most High loveth none but him that dwell with wisdom, man. So you ain't dwelling with this wisdom, the Lord don't love you. And if he don't love you, he ultimately he hates you. If he hates you, he's gonna put you to death.
Is it?
Simple as that.
ABC.
That's it. Yeah, like the pastor said, we gotta walk it through it. A, B, C. It's just that simple,
That's
man.
that simple.
You guys be straining at a neck, swallow the camel. Talking about the right hand is the work of Esau. Man, get your ass out of here, man.
It's a picture of Yahawashi. Yahawashi is make the word simple. That's too complex. Listen, it's a chip. It's a physical thing, brother. That's it. Make it too complex, man.
Oh, well, the scripture, Revelation 13 tells you, here is wisdom. Let he that hath understanding count the number.
Yeah.
So the most I dwell in the number who's, hey, here is wisdom.
Yeah.
I'm showing you what it is. You got
It's beautiful. Yeah, cuz the Lord gave us that. He's preserve us.
That wisdom was only revealed to the prophets.
That's the one prophecy you can't get wrong.
See it,
This prophecy in the next chapter, it tells you your fate if you get it wrong.
Yeah, because you can repent for like adultery. You know, because like say you did in the world, I ain't doing it no more.
How you did it?
You ain't gonna eat no piece of bacon. You know, you can eat a bacon, or you can eat some unknowingly. Like you can eat a salad or some shit like that. That won't be man. Say I ain't gonna, you know. You can repent. But you take that thing. Ain't no repent from that, brother. Ain't no repent. And guys ain't even considering that. It said wise man will consider the ways. If you get that wrong, we all, they say Christianity, we all wait for the white man before. We all reverence Chester boys here.
That's it.
And we repented from that. You can't repent from Revelation 13, 16. Man.
Yeah, how you gonna buy and sell with a spirit small? You gonna tell me, I believe in your system. I salute you.
We'll say 40 Hail Marys.
Come on, man.
And what y'all said, the Indians. You got how many billions of people that Apostle Hall went into?
Yeah.
How many of them turned to Christianity? That can't be it, man. It's what the scriptures say it is, man, and what Great Mill's gonna say it is, man.
That's the stone about you guys. You don't go in words.
See?
You know, you equate Mark in Revelation 13 and 16 with the same Mark and Ezekiel 9 and 4. You know, and it's two different words. You know, or you equate it with the Mark in Romans 16 and 17. Two different words, man. Come on, man. Or you run the wisdom of Solomon where it says seal. Yeah. And you, no, man. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. So we see what the MOTD is. We hiding ourselves in this truth. Right? It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. So you don't want to believe this doctrine that Yahawashi has set down. You want to be punished, man. It's just simple as hell. You trying to give an elaborate breakdown when it don't call for that, man. Simple. Hold on.
This is Revelation 14 and 9.
Yep.
And the third, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his work in his forehead or in his hand.
And if you receive it, you know, it's like you got.
That's what I'm going to say. Because I said you receive it, you gain it. That's like that wedding ring. That's that ultimate binding contract between you and Esau. Like I say, Exodus 20 chapter, get that oil through the ear, that means you be served forever. That's what Esau doing around about way. That digital all. Once that thing get inside you,
There's no way.
there's no way. And let's say you can preach some up, you know.
You gotta take it out.
You might take it out.
I wouldn't test that theory.
You already received it, though.
Man. You know how it's like a virgin. That's why I say they want to let power virgin. You can once you go on everything, you can if there ain't no blood, if no blood on the bread, you know, they took over Virginia.
Like, hold on.
I want my money back. I paid for this, you know. And that's what the Lord gonna do.
Put him to death.
Yeah, put him to death. Because who committed adultery, man. That's why I say people say worship. They don't say worship church boys here. It's actually talking about going after the ways. That's why I say an image. You know,
That's
image.
the scripture says like
Yeah.
scripture said that the image and the mark.
Yeah.
So it's just not the image.
So church boys here. Oh, it's the image, but in the image it goes back to form you. Like you going towards the way of Esau. Like say you look like your dad. You look like, you know. And I say you are your father the devil. Because if you get that chip, man, you like your dad and Esau, man. The Lord's gonna account you as an Edomite. You know?
You trusting in oppression.
That's it.
You know, you basically trusting in this man's ways.
Isaiah 30, trusting in each.
Yeah.
That's what you doing.
You got it.
Yeah, so like I got a definition.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the definition where it say receive is G2983. It say to take with the hand.
See that?
How was that spiritual? How was that spiritual? Read that again.
It's the word receive G2983 Labano to take with the hand.
They gonna put it in you, man. To take with the hand.
Man.
That word karak, we'll go back to the word karak, which means a palisade, a stake. What is that? It's another word. Palisade, stake. Pale. And they gonna stick something in you, yeah. These guys, man, see, you guys on a very low level. You're trying to seem deep. Yeah. Too high for you, man. We're too high for a fool.
You can't possibly get Yahawashi with that. Come on, man. Arms too short.
Yeah, that's straight path that the Lord sent out. You got more on that?
Here's a little bit more.
Go ahead.
It say lay hold of
Come on.
any person or thing in order to use it.
See that? It's an actual physical thing. You got more on that definition?
They say you're going to use it too. You're going to get scanned and stuff like that. Yeah. They ain't like say, brother, we just they're going to use Dr. Oz, you was going to use medical records. They're going to be a point you can't get your insulin shot now because you ain't got that thing, man.
They're going to have your records on there if you took them damn serpent juice too. You know?
That's it. How many times?
Yes.
The boosters.
Yeah.
All that. They got that on documentation, man.
Yeah.
And it's all gonna be controlled by that little rice thing.
Yeah.
It is small, man.
Yeah. We gonna see how you can spin it.
Yeah.
Like Apostle Kabal said, we're gonna see how you spin it.
They can't
You know?
spend it.
No. Hey, that classic sound. It's June. It's almost June, man. It's almost June.
Talk going up now.
Come on, man.
That's it. You said last week, brothers doing nothing but even this week, brothers doing nothing but videos.
That's it.
And it's manifested.
Yeah.
It's actually coming to play. Ain't like no question. Ain't like you can't refute it. Even if motherfucker don't believe, say they might be right. They ain't even considering that, man. But they gonna change it though. The Lord gonna make them change.
Yeah, that story said pay with your hand. And a paragraph in there, they was just bringing out different places around the world, like a beach in Rio, or a coffee shop in Paris. All these things, yeah. Except that, man. Anything with a wireless, cashless podium, you gonna be able to pay with your fucking hand, man. You guys done it. You got more on that?
You want to start on the top?
Yeah, come.
This is Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand,
Go ahead.
the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
It's guaranteed you're going to die by thermonuclear fire, man. Go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone
Go ahead.
in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Yeah. The holy angels and the Lamb going to witness your torment, man. And we often speak on this. We don't know how long the Lord will let your soul sit in that body, man, to feel that fire. You know? The Lord is terrible, man. He could have you, man, all your nerve endings still there. Usually when something gets set on fire, the first thing, is that first epidermal, and then the nerve ending. So you don't feel the pain. Yeah. So the Lord had them nerve endings stay intact. And hey, man, terrible. And you guys want to scoff and mock, man. The Lord got terrible judgment set for you.
This book of Revelation, chapter 15, verse 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with the fire.
Yeah, go ahead.
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image,
Come on, man, continue.
and over his mark,
Come on.
and over the number of his name,
Yeah.
stand on the sea of glass.
Man, they was in a chair looking down on America, Babylon the Great on fire. And guess what? They're gonna be looking at you people that take that thing, that digital off. Just ready they gonna observe you being burnt up. Right? Go ahead.
Having the hearts of the Most High.
Go ahead.
And they sing the song of Moses,
Yeah.
the servant of the Most High,
Right.
and the song of the Lamb, saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord power almighty, just and true are thy ways.
Yeah, just and true all that way, man. Yeah, lifted up in those chairs. Matter of fact, here, Revelations 11, and I want to say started like, yeah,
Revelation chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them,
that's it, yep.
come up hither.
Yeah, Kwame Yasharala, man. Being lifted up in those chairs, right? Go ahead.
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
See that? And their enemies beheld them. Continue.
Now,
Oh, they go back to that Psalms 91 we read earlier. Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Oh, you gonna be beholding them and they gonna be beholding you. Lord willing, you know, we call that number going up in the chair.
that's right.
You know? You got it.
Verse 13, 11 and 13, Revelation. And the same hour was there a great earthquake.
Yeah, what's that great earthquake? Those ICBM missiles melting this place. Melting you wicked ass niggas. Go ahead.
And the 10th part of the city fell.
Yeah, that 10th part, America, you can look it up. America is divided into 10 FEMA zones.
Zip code.
Good.
0 to 9.
Yep.
From New York to California.
Good.
Hey, man. Can't
Hey,
make
man,
this
the scriptures don't lie, man. Well, hey, man, the Lord make it plain. And there's multiple ways he hits you with it.
It says, and in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
Yeah. A complete number of men, right? Go ahead.
And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to the Most High of heaven.
Come on, man. Them same ones that we just read about in Revelation 15. Praising Yahawah for being saved from that destruction. Right? I think it's 22.
This book of Ezekiel 22 in verse 20, it says, for she dotted up
20 and 22.
Ezekiel 20 in verse on 22, it says, nevertheless I withdrew my hand and wrought for my name's sake.
Where you at? I will leave you there and melt you.
Oh, okay.
What is that? Ezekiel 20?
Yeah, 20 and 22. 22 and 20.
Right.
This is the book of Ezekiel 22 and verse 20. It says, as they gather silver and brass and iron and lead and tin.
Hey, and you know, the dross of Israel, you know, compared to iron, tin, and lead, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says to blow the fire upon it to melt it.
Go ahead.
So will I gather you in my anger,
Yep.
and in my fury I will leave you there and melt.
And I will leave you there and melt you, man. The Lord gonna leave you there and melt you, man. And that's a process.
Is
You
it,
know?
is it melting in the
Yeah,
process?
man. That's a terrible judgment that the Lord has set. If you take that thing, you're gonna be left here and melted. You got it.
Thus said the Lord.
Yeah, God. Yeah, you don't kill the messenger, even though you know you don't want to kill the messenger.
Yeah.
You 2/3 Jake, like the brother said, even your family don't come against you. Even
Is it?
Esau bitch ass.
Is it?
You know?
Got some bad.
You got it.
Psalms 58 verse 7. Let them melt away as waters,
Yeah, let them melt away as waters. Go ahead.
which run continually.
Man.
When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows,
Yeah.
let them be cut in pieces.
Yeah, that's right, man. The Lord gonna shoot those arrows, man. Those thermonuclear fire, man. You know? From the ends of the earth.
Yeah, well, I'm talking.
100%. Go ahead.
Zechariah 14 and 12.
Yup.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Come on, man. What's hot enough to do that? standing upon your feet, and your flesh is consuming away. Go ahead.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Yeah, your tongue gonna consume away in your mouth. The perfect picture of that is Sarah comes on the fence. Hey, that's a beautiful analogy, the brother I was on to. If you on the fence, like a lot of you guys still on the fence about the MOTV, right? You should get your ass out of the fence, you're gonna be part of that lake of fire.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah. Look, period. That was it? Yeah,
It says, Ezekiel 22 and 21, yeah, I will gather you and blow upon you in the fire of my wrath.
Continue.
And ye shall be melted in the midst thereof.
Man, you're going to be melted in the midst thereof. Terrible judgment of Yahawashi, man. And you guys think it's a game.
Yep.
You make it through the damn family. Like the brother say, you done feasted on roaches. Somehow, some way, you done made it through the family. Right? The Lord had you eat all these abominable things to make it through it. Now you got to milk with your name written on it.
Yeah.
Shit. Come on, man.
It says, as silver is melted in the midst of the furnace, so shall ye be melted in the midst thereof, and ye shall know that I, the Lord, have poured out my fury upon you.
Look, it said, ye shall know. What they gonna know after death by pain? See? You gonna know that it. Damn, they were right. They're gonna be too late. Yes, what's that?
Yeah, the quick. The second edge of 16 and 22. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall
other than escape the hunger, you done ate your fill of roaches. A crawfish, so abominable ass food. Yeah,
and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy.
The ultimate sword is that ICBM missile, man. You're gonna be shot from the ends of the earth. Right?
This is Zechariah 13 and 8.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord, Yahawashi, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die.
Yeah, all the land of America, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. Oh, therein. You dwelling in this place. You in the midst. Go ahead.
But the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, but the third, right? Go ahead.
And I will bring the third part through the fire.
Through the fire. Matter of fact, you give me Isaiah 24 and 15 real quick. Read that again out.
This is Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire.
I will bring the third part through the fire. Go ahead.
And will refine them as silver is refined.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And will try them as gold is tried.
Yep.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them.
They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. Matter of fact, read that from the top one more time. We'll get that quick precept.
This is Zechariah 13 and 9.
Yep.
And I will bring the third part through the
And I
fire.
will bring the third part through the fire. Go ahead.
And will refine them as... Oh, Salat.
Isaiah 24 and 15. Wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fire.
See, glorify the Lord in the fire. Then, hey man, that fire. What is the analogy? To be rescued or delivered, you have to be in danger. So we gonna glorify. Yeah, that's it. You gotta be in the danger position, right? So in the fires, right? Go ahead.
It says, wherefore glorify you the Lord in the fires, even the name of the Lord power of Israel,
Go ahead.
in the isles of the sea.
That's right, man. And it keeps going back to knowing the name. And we read earlier that you got to know his name in truth. Or correct doctrine of Yahawashi for him to hear you when you call him. Right? Okay.
Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahawashi is my power.
That's right, man. You being delivered from that thermonuclear fire, man. That's going to be a great scene, a beautiful scene in the movie. Right? Yeah, you got it.
Isaiah 43, verse 2. When thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee. He said, when I pass through the waters, he shall come like a great flood, the Lord going to be with us. It says, and through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. We're not going to be overwhelmed by Esau in the ways of this world. It says, when thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burnt. It remind me of the three holy children. How they was tossed in the midst of that burning fiery furnace, and they didn't get touched. They didn't even smell like smoke, man. It says, neither shall the flame kindle upon thee. And it's going to be the same thing with the missiles, man. The Lord might let the missiles sit in everything, you know, in the fire, and you can just see the fire coming, but it pass over you, man. And all of a sudden, you feel yourself flown, man.
You got it.
God. Second Ezra 4:48. So I stood and saw, and behold, an hot burning oven passed by before me, and it happened that when the flame was gone by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remained still.
That's it, because as we're going to be going up, the missiles going to be going down. You know what I'm saying? Because America is going to get hit. It ain't taking like one big bomb. It's going to be waves, man. It's going to be, you know, it might be different colors. It might look like a rain, you know.
That lake of fire.
That lake of fire, it might look like a rainbow, man.
He said it that way.
That way, you know.
You got it.
Yep. Going back, it says, verse 49, after this, there passed by before me a watery cloud and sent down much rain with a storm. And when the stormy rain was past, the drop remained still. And that's those thermonuclear missiles. It ain't going to be just one missile coming over here. No, this is a rainy storm that's coming. The Lord,
strange rain.
yeah. Strange rain. Yeah. And the drops remain, that's that ripple effect. You know, when the bomb hit, it sucks you back in, that aftershock, man. Hey, the Lord documented this. Ezra's documented this through the Spirit of the Lord, man. And we're here to tell you about what's to come.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 31. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other.
Yeah, when the matter of fact, verse 30.
Matthew chapter 24, verse 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Yep.
And then shall the tribes of the earth mourn.
Yeah, talking about when Yahawashi come back on that chariot, right? Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds.
Like you start in verse 29. Yeah.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days.
Immediately after the tribulation of those days. And you're going to go through Jacob's trouble, man. Right? Go ahead.
Shall the sun be dark,
Yep.
and the moon shall not give her light.
Why? Because it's going to be covered by these missiles, water, and these mushroom clouds, right? Go ahead.
And the stars shall fall from heaven.
Yep, see? Go ahead.
And the powers of the heaven shall be
Yeah,
shaken.
the rulership of this current rulership going to be shaken, man. Right? Go ahead.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son
So,
of Man
simultaneously, when the ICBM missiles hit, Yahawashi will pop up on the scene, right? Go ahead.
in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
Yep.
And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds,
Yep.
from one end of heaven to the other.
Yeah, that's it, man. So when the ICBM missiles coming out, the brother said, we're going to be going up in those chairs, man.
Simultaneously.
Come. Through the spirit of power, Yahawashi. You got a precept? Yeah. You got it.
This Revelations 11 and 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither, and they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
Yeah.
And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of men
Yeah,
7,000,
complete number of men is going to be slain over here in America, Babylon the Great. Go ahead.
and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the Most High of heaven.
Yeah, the scriptures tell us that the righteous will scarcely be saved. You know, so yeah, man, we pray we are that. We pray we are that number to be lifted up in those chairs when the destruction comes down. All right, we pray this been edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahawah, bahasham, Yahawashi, bahasham, Qadash.
double honor to our teachers, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to you brothers laboring worldwide in true and sincerity, and salutations and blessings to the hopeful elect, believing on the words of Yahawah, bahasham, Shalom.
Shalom, DTA, above, soon.
Tonight.
Night. Double. Demon.
God, you hooligans.
Yeah.